This is Mary Omni from the House of King David. It's November the 25th, the evening, and I am bringing this report, Republic Notice, from Anchorage, Alaska, where we're just now receiving a dusting of snow. All week it's been like sunny and kind of nice, mild weather, and children have been playing. They haven't even had on gloves, hats. They just had on little jackets, while the other areas of the country have been, covered with snow and ice. We have been on ease here and enjoying the weather. It's a nice day today. We're just now getting a little snow, and it's very lightweight. The title of this Republic Notice is called, "Was Bill Cosby Raped?" James Brown was. Was Bill Cosby raped? James Brown was. Now, the MK altering media of INCORP Doctrines will have you asking the question, did Bill Cosby rape them women? But outside the MK Ultra, I ask you, was Elder Bill Cosby raped? We're talking about a 77-year-old man, and there has been a series of predatory women that have been raping men past the age of what we consider middle age. They have been past the age of middle age. Now, I'm going to go into a detail of some of these men, but I wanted to get back to this Bill Cosby and this was he raped? I want you to consider the possibility that Bill Cosby was raped. And when you think of rape, think of the sexual act of exploitation as being the last part of it, because it involves mental powering, and it involves some level of coercion, mind control, and possibly higher, MK Ultra mind control techniques that a lot of black people are not aware of, and it is pretty sad that they don't understand the power of mind control and MK altering. And these demons have had thousands and thousands of years to master mind control and move into the circuitry of the brain, and to have other people participate in it. So I'm asking the question, was Bill Cosby raped? And I'm asking you to consider that it is a great possibility that Bill Cosby was raped, not only by MK altering, by them now trying to rape his image and his persona through the media as a character assassination. He was due to have another show on NBC. Now, he tried to purchase NBC one time, and they will not sell it to him, even though he has the supreme contract and he's a constitutional citizen. And there has been nothing he's done to push him out of the way of his supreme contractual authority. Now, he's 77 years old. Now, the Bible says 3 scores is what, and 10 is what you are due. He's 7 years past that. So he's definitely a senior as far as we're concerned, and plus the wear and tear of an incorporate doctrine, synagogue of Satan system that we have to navigate to for whatever we achieve. And we got to learn not to be so divisive when we have different income levels, because we all have to navigate through this level of evil intent that is around us. So I don't want to get too far off that before I get to James Brown. Now, James Brown, and how do we understand that there's the possibility of rape? Now, first of all, we got to look at the level of mind control. And Jesus Christ said, we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but wicked spirits in high places. And these wicked spirits in high places have a power you wouldn't believe, and have had a power you wouldn't believe. Their power is assuaging now. It's lessening now because people are waking up. But they have had a power that is beyond your understanding. And that's because it's beyond your understanding, you can be mind controlled and not know it. And that's when we get back to understanding the rape of James Brown. James Brown was a proud and is a proud black spirit in man. And James Brown is a man's man, and if he had wanted Caucasian woman, he would have had them early on, just like Quincy Jones, James Earl Jones, Harry Belafonte, Sidney Poitier. I mean, he had access to any woman he wanted in his prime. So why at the age of past 60-something or 70-something would he father a child with a Caucasian woman he picked up somewhere? MK Ultra, he was raped. He was not only his faculties had not only lessened, but he had started treating the wear and tear of this life with whatever he could, maybe, you know, some level of street therapy, drugs. So, and we saw him on news programs, and we can see that he was intoxicated and he was on some level of substance. And it's about this time with this Caucasian woman to do the bidding and to be the bond woman that produced bond children. And so as the bonder beast woman, she's the main predator. She's the strongest female predator we have in the United States. She have used her piss purveyance, and she has just gone and never is punished for rape. And this elderly, so it's in her nature to be a part of MK Ultra, to begin to rape and try to transfer wealth by the way of rape from James Brown, Don Cornelius, so she could think she can transfer Soul Train to Satan in corporate doctrines. So she can transfer the magnificence of the Godfather of Soul and taint that legacy with some Babylon bondwoman whore. And so they can taint the legacy of Bill Cosby with a whole bunch of Babylon whores that probably raped him. And then while he was MK Ultra, if anything occurred, because I said the MK Ultering is the biggest rape. Now, if a physical act took place, they was volunteering it in most cases, and they would wanted to be a part of it. These are grown women, and most likely, or they so greedy, ambitious under corporate doctrines that they'll do anything to get ahead any old way. Okay, so let's get rid of the concept that elderly black men are not raped. These are victims of rape, and that's what we got to begin to understand. They're raping because they want to rape the wealth. They want to rape the legacy, and their wicked spirits in high places doing telepathic, you know, craft and stuff you wouldn't believe on evil levels that's beyond your comprehension. And as we wake up, so the conclusion is, ask the question, was Bill Cosby raped? And what is the motives of NBC now canceling his show? And could possibly NBC mean National Bill Cosby or Network of Bill Cosby? You know, by constitutional supreme contract, he said he wanted to give them something. But did he really have to? I mean, they on his land. They were derived and built on his land and his wealth. Now it's a 77-year-old man up against a beast media and up against MK Ultra minds who will believe anything. And if you believe James Brown fathered this child with this white woman that late in life, was in his right mind and wasn't MK Ultra and raped, that shows you MK Ultra. If you believe Don Cornelius would transfer Soul Train to some white Babylon whore bond woman and was in his right mind, that means you're MK Ultra. Victims of rape, mental, spiritual, psychological rape and torture. This is Mary Omni from the House of King David. Shalom.